See them fly and jet my feet. Down the racetrack then repeat. I win my money on the bottom bag. Keep my money in an auto bag. Oh, do-da. Somebody bet on the day.
It's a real pleasure to be here. I didn't have a far drive from Louisville, 4 hours over here, and I'm right downtown in Charleston. And I've been here a couple times before, previous ACDA convention, I think back in 2006. These kinds of things I love doing, and I get to do them in lots of different parts of the country and sometimes overseas. And I have had I'm getting out of the spotlight a little bit here, it's right in my face. I have had a great time working with this bunch of college students. So much fun, and I'm coming from working with college students to putting groups together from, I think, 10 or 11 different institutions from the state of West Virginia. So first of all, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. I tried to experiment with them. We did, as you notice, we've done one piece with piano and everything else was a cappella. And I tried working the entire rehearsals without the use of piano whatsoever. And we worked in some solfege syllables, and we worked at it that way, to really work on tuning and listening and shaping. Because when you bring a choir together, made up of people from 10 or 11 different institutions, it takes a little time for them to meld, it takes a little time for them to kind of match up what they're doing. And they did magnificently. And some of them have done some work like that before, but some have really depended on the piano a lot in rehearsals. So the experiment I thought was very successful. At least I had a great time doing it. And I think they didn't have a chance to kind of doze off because they always had to be on it. They always had to be listening. So I appreciate your work with me on that. I think the teachers were already acknowledged from the different institutions we had earlier. But I want to say also a word of thanks to the people in the background. These kinds of things take so much work. And two people in particular that I've worked with, Dr. Dirk Johnson from West Virginia State University, and then Lauren Lindsay from Alderson Broadus. Dr. Lindsay has been the chair of this, and Dr. Johnson was the previous chair of this, so I've worked with them closely, and they've taken great care of me. And that's so nice coming into a place where you can just make music with young people, get to know new people, and you trust that everything is going to work in the background. They do a lot and they don't get a lot of thanks, so I would like to acknowledge them. And we're going to close with a spiritual by William L. Dawson. This is the 25th year marking his death in 1990. This is Ezekiel Sawed a Wheel.
Easy goes on wheel, way up in the middle of the air. Easy goes on wheel, way in the middle of the air. Easy goes on wheel, way up in the middle of the air. Easy goes on wheel, way in the middle of the air. Easy goes on wheel, way in the middle of the air. Easy goes on wheel, way in the middle of the air. The big wheel run by the way, race up God on wheel and on wheel. Sing and shout.